everyone, this is Gayatri. Welcome you all to Bio School. Hope you all are fine. In today's session, we'll discuss about overview of photosynthesis, where we'll discuss what is photosynthesis, where does photosynthesis takes place, the structure of chloroplast, what are photosynthetic pigment, what is photosynthetically active radiation, and the stages of photosynthesis. So to know more about it, please do watch the video till the end. Thank you. So let's get started. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process by which the photosynthetic organisms they synthesize the organic molecule, that is glucose, from the inorganic molecules, that is carbon dioxide and water, in presence of sunlight. And for the process of photosynthesis, they require the photosynthetic pigment, which is known as the chlorophyll. The process of photosynthesis, it occurs in certain organisms like some plants and in the bacteria. Photosynthesis, it is a process of oxidation and reduction, and where the water is oxidized into oxygen and carbon dioxide, it is reduced into glucose. It is reduced into glucose with the release of oxygen and water molecule. So where does photosynthesis takes place? You know, the leaves are the main photosynthetic organs, and mesophyll is the main photosynthetic tissue. And the process of photosynthesis, it takes place inside the chloroplast of mesophyll cells. So where does photosynthesis takes place? It takes place in the chloroplast of mesophyll cells. There are two types of mesophyll cells are present. One is known as the palisade mesophyll. Okay, here in diagram you can see this one is known as the palisade mesophyll cells. The palisade mesophyll cells are the elongated cells, and they contain the large number of chloroplasts. Chloroplast, it is in black dots. Okay, and another mesophyll cell which is known as the spongy mesophyll cell. This is the spongy mesophyll cells. It is ovoid cells. It is ovoid in shape, and it has the many intercellular spaces are present, and they contain the very less number of chloroplasts. Okay, so most of the photosynthesis, it takes place in the palisade mesophyll cell. So where the photosynthesis takes place, the majority of photosynthesis, it takes place in the palisade mesophyll cells. Now we will see the structure of chloroplast. As we all know that chloroplast, it is a double membrane bound structure. It has the outer membrane that is more permeable to passage of all molecules, and the inner membrane, it is selectively permeable, and that it allows the specific molecule to enter inside the cells. Okay, and in between the outer membrane and the inner membrane, the space is present. That space is known as the intermembrane space. And what is the stroma? Stroma, it is a colorless alkaline aqueous liquid. Okay, it is a colorless aqueous liquid that enclose the internal structures like thylakoid and the lamellae. Okay, and in the stroma, the dark reaction of photosynthesis takes place. Then the next component is the thylakoid. The thylakoid are the specialized structure, and they are the sac-like, okay, which are enclosed by the stroma. So these are the thylakoid. Okay, each one is known as the thylakoid. But when the thylakoids, they arrange one over the other, or it is like in the piles of the coin, then that is known as grana. Okay, the stack of thylakoids is known as the grana, where the light reaction of photosynthesis takes place. Okay, and the stack like grana attached by stroma lamellae. Okay, you know, this one is the thylakoid, and the membrane which are surrounding the thylakoid is known as the thylakoid membrane, and the space which is present inside the thylakoid is known as the thylakoid lumen. Okay, and the region of thylakoid membrane which is in contact with the stroma, this is the stroma. So the region of the thylakoid membrane which is in contact with the stroma, like this one, it is known as the non-appressed thylakoid. Okay, it is known as the non-appressed thylakoid, where the photosystem 1 is present, and it contains the photosystem 1. Okay, similarly, the region of the thylakoid membrane which is in contact with the other thylakoid membrane, Okay, this thylakoid membrane, it is in contact with the other thylakoid membrane, that is known as the appressed thylakoid, and it contains the photosystem II. Okay. Now, what is photosynthetically active radiation? Photosynthetically active radiation is the part of electromagnetic radiation that is used by the green plant as a source of energy for the process of photosynthesis. Okay, and it is defined as the radiation in the spectral range from 400 to 700 nanometer. 400 to 700 nanometer is known as the photosynthetically active radiation, and that is used as a source of energy for the process of photosynthesis. Okay. Now, what are photosynthetic pigments and what is its role? You know, the solar energy is required for the photosynthesis, and that solar energy is captured by photosynthetic pigments. Chloroplast, it contains the several pigments. Okay, some of the pigments are chlorophyll A, it absorbs the blue-green pigment, chlorophyll B, yellow-green pigment, carotenoids, orange pigment, xanthophylls, yellow pigments. The major photosynthetic pigment is chlorophyll. Okay, the major photosynthetic pigment is chlorophyll. Now we will see the structure of the chlorophylls. Chlorophyll, it is a light absorbing green pigment. Okay, structurally it is a polycyclic tetrapyrrole ring structure. Chlorophylls are lipid soluble pigments. In the center it contains the magnesium ion. As I told you that it is a tetrapyrrole ring structure. So the cyclopentane ring, it is fused with the pyrrole ring 3, whereas the phytol chain, it is found on pyrrole ring 4. Now we will see the structure. So here in the structure you can see this is the polycyclic the structure, and it is a tetrapyrrole ring. This one is the 1 pyrrole ring, this one is the 2, this one is pyrrole ring 3, and this one is the pyrrole ring 4. Okay, and the tetrapyrrole ring 3, it is fused with the cyclopentane structure. This one is the cyclopentane structure, and the pyrrole ring 4, it is fused with the long chain of phytol tail. Okay, and the chlorophyll divided into chlorophyll A and the chlorophyll B. So how the structurally chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, they differ from each other? So the chlorophyll A, it contains methyl group on pyrrole ring 2. Okay, this one is the pyrrole ring 2. In the chlorophyll A, you will find the methyl group. Whereas in the chlorophyll B, in the pyrrole ring 2, instead of methyl group, it contains the aldehyde group. Okay, this is the difference between the chlorophyll A and the chlorophyll B structurally. Now the next pigment is known as the carotenoids. Carotenoids are the linear molecule with multiple conjugated double bonds. Okay, these are also lipid soluble pigment and divided into two classes. One is known as the xanthophyll and another is known as the carotenes. And the carotenoids, these are the orange pigment, and these are responsible for the yellow color of leaves in the autumn, as well as for the orange color of the carrots. Carotenoids, it is act as an accessory pigment. Okay, so it captures the light, and that light it feed it into the photochemically reaction center. Okay, and another function of a carotenoid is to protect against the photooxidative damage. Now comes to the stages of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, it takes place in two stages. One stage is depend on the light, which is known as the light reaction, and another stage it is independent of light. So now we'll focus on the basic difference between the light and the dark reaction. In our upcoming slide, we'll discuss in details about the light reaction and what are the questions asked in the previous year CSIR NET about the light reaction. Similarly, we will focus on also the dark reaction. So basically, light reaction, as its name indicates, that it depends on the light dependent phase, and dark reaction, it is light independent phase. Light reaction, it takes place in the grana of chloroplast, whereas the dark reaction, it takes place in the stroma of chloroplast. Okay, and in light reaction, photochemical reaction takes place Okay, but in the dark reaction, the chemical reaction takes place. In light reaction, we will find there is a photolysis of water takes place that leads to the release of oxygen, but in the dark reaction there is no photolysis of water. And the end product of light reaction are ATP and NADPH. And the ATP and NADPH, which are produced as end product of the light reaction, that are used in the dark reaction. Okay, and the end product of dark reaction is a carbohydrate that is produced from the reduction of carbon dioxide. Okay, this is the previous year question. The question is, in chloroplast, the site of coupled oxidation reduction reaction is the thylakoid membrane. So the correct answer is option C. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm sure that this video is helpful. If you like it, then please do share and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye.